Price tag is really overstaying her welcome right now, and the current thing she's having with Yellowface really isn't going to cut it for me. Yellowface is about to get out next episode anyway. The reason I really don't want Price tag to win though is because she robbed a couple characters. And I know Nelly is very underrated and not appreciated enough, but she also robbed other characters that I think deserved to make it farther. Nelly was one of them, then Cake, then Nickel, and the one I'm most upset about, Ice Cube. Icy was just about to get character development and then was eliminated the second she got it. Overall, I really don't want to see Price tag win. Next up is Grassy. I consider him as one of the most overrated TPOT contestants as he always gets first safe. Not anymore, I guess. But I mean, his purpose is the comedic character, and I guess he can be funny sometimes, but he can be very annoying at sometimes. I just don't feel as though he really has winner potential. Unless 5-year-olds got to choose who won, I guess they would pick him. The best thing about him is his friendship with Snowball, a character who I do like a lot. He serves his purpose for sure. That doesn't mean I have to like him or think that he should win though. Yellowface is next, and really he's this far down because I'm sure he's doomed next to elimination. It's probably gonna be him and Pillow going. Anyway, the only thing that Yellowface has going for his is his new friendship with Price tag, and that obviously isn't getting him enough votes. He's still going to be out. And I mentioned earlier how I don't like Price tag, so why would I like Yellowface based on a friendship with them? I feel like Yellowface was better before, not in BFDI but in TPOT, but since he has absolutely no chance of winning and I don't want him to win, he ranks here. So this one is very controversial based on what I've been seeing. Please don't hate me for hating Lily, it's just my opinion, so please respect it. Okay, so the reason is that I haven't gotten over Needle's elimination yet. That's not it, but it's the start of why she's dropped a lot in the rankings for me. I feel like Needle should not have gone, and no, I don't think Lily should have gone there, but for Lily to become best friends with Penn right after his previous friends got eliminated, I just don't like it. Also, I never really wanted Lily to rejoin TPOT in the first place. I had different picks. I mean, once I do get over Needle's elimination, she might start becoming a better character to me, but for now I don't want her anywhere near the top of the rankings. TV is next, and he is the one I blame for Needle's elimination. I feel like he should have been out a long time ago, way back to when Fries was eliminated. He hasn't done anything at all in TPOT. I feel like he's just floating through TPOT and somehow still gets enough votes to be safe. I never really hated TV. I've always felt neutral to him, but the thing is that he does not deserve to win whatsoever. If Bact goes up for elimination again, I really hope he gets out. We really don't deserve to lose another really good character to TV. Even if we do, please just let it not be Penn. Pillow is the one contestant on this list that I didn't really rank based on how much I like her, but based on the effect that her winning would have on the BFDI universe. I mean, I love Pillow. Yes, I'm one of those people that don't hate Pillow. But you know what would happen if she got two's power? I mean, the possibilities are endless. The universe could explode. Reality could collapse. She could summon something to destroy the entire world. She could just kill everyone and not revive them. You getting what I mean now? Not like this matters because Pillow is going to be out next episode anyways. But this is what would happen if she wins, isn't it? Another controversial one. I guess I have a lot of controversial opinions on this. So too why I don't want Pencil to win. Well, first of all, I gotta say that she's amazing in BFDI. She's so good in that season, and I'm pretty upset of what they are doing to her in TPOT. It's honestly annoying me. I want BFDI Pencil back. Pencil in TPOT also feels kind of out of character. Correct me if I'm wrong, but she had just escaped the exit as a leader. Then she became extremely needy. Needle, please don't slap me. Then she decided that she has to win no matter what. The last one makes sense, but really Pencil feels pretty inconsistent. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. My opinions can change very easily, especially if someone can prove to me that Teapot Pencil is in character. Also, Pencil saying that Donut didn't care about her when Donut literally checked on her at the beginning of the episode. I feel that Pencil really needs to just take a chill pill. She's not going back to the exit. In Teapot, I doubt for will host much longer. 2 has to come back and host eventually. So this is an opinion that can change, and I'd like to know your opinions on her as well. I respect everyone's opinions, so I hope you can respect mine. Black Hole is up next, and the start of the characters I'd actually be okay with winning. I would have put Black Hole in neutral, but since there's only one character I would have put in that tier, I decided to just put Black Hole here instead. Black Hole is a character I like and had a pretty good arc with Fanny from Teapot 7 to 10. I'm a really big fan of Death Pact, more so the original Death Pact, which was my favorite team in BFG. Death Pact again was my favorite team in pre-merge Teapot, and Death Pact yet again isn't my favorite but my second, so Black Hole has mostly been on my favorite team throughout the seasons. So I'd say he places here. Donut is starting to get better. I've always liked Donut, it's just that he hasn't really done anything memorable yet in Teapot, but I think that's about to change as he's in the arc that I think is going to start between him, Golf Ball, and Pencil. I liked him a lot in BFB also, especially when he hosted. It's good to see him start to do more in Teapot. I don't really have much to say about him, so let's move on to the next character. Golf Ball after Donut is pretty fitting as it seems like they are going to be friends later on. I didn't even plan that. If only Black Hole wasn't there, then it would have been Pencil, Donut, then Golf Ball. Golf Ball is a pretty good character. She's a bit overrated, but I'm not gonna put her lower because of it, because some of the love is deserved, it's just not that deserved. I like her a lot more in Teapot than in any other season she's been in. She honestly wasn't very good in BFDI, BFDIA, IDFG, and BFG. Teapot is easily her best season so far. It would have been nice if Puffball would have stayed in longer though, because I would have liked to see where that was going. Snowball best season is easily Teapot, just like Golf Ball. Snowball in BFB was not very good. I blamed him for Match's elimination back then, and if you watch that one video I posted before about Match, you probably know how I feel about that elimination, but in Teapot his character changed for the better. I like Snowball a lot better in Teapot than in any other season, though he seems to start becoming more of a background character now that all the story stuff has started in Teapot. He's still a good character nonetheless, and I'd be fine with him winning. Tennis Ball is next. He's a pretty good character, even though he did absolutely nothing last episode. That was sad. He's really good in BFDI though, even though he is gonna be eliminated next in that season. This isn't the best time for Tennis Ball fans. Per them, overall I'd be fine with him winning. There isn't that much to talk about here. Fanny is a really good character in Teapot, especially when you compare her to her BFB self. Fanny's arc in Teapot was amazing, and really that's what Death Pact needed. They were losing almost every challenge. It was sad, but Fanny made them win again, and that Teapot 10 scene was so good. I think she might be the one to end one, as she's one of the only ones who's aware of her. Since Icy was eliminated last episode, Fanny didn't do much last episode besides try to sabotage Claudia and fail. She's still a good character overall and has a lot of potential, even if she's already fulfilled a lot of it. Bottle would have never been this far up if it wasn't for Teapot 16. That was easily her best episode, and the entire reason I'd be fine with her winning. Even if there's other characters I would like to win more, she'd be an option. Bottle is so good for what she is. She's a silly character done right, not the best character by any means, but a really good one. And she's a great way to end this part of the video, since we're moving on to the characters I'd love to win section next. Tree is next, and he's the start of the love to win character section of this video. And honestly, I love Tree in Teapot. He's also one that been on most of my favorite teams, and is one of the characters I want to make farthest in Teapot. I've been voting to save him the last couple episodes because I kinda knew that Marker was going to be safe, and for Tree, he's been in the bottom 2 a couple times the last couple episodes. I'd be perfectly fine if Tree wins Teapot, if he can make it that far. Next is Winner, and Winner is a really good character in Teapot. I don't just think Winner should win because their name is Winner. I think they are a great character, and starting a friendship with my favorite character is a pretty good idea to get you liked unless you're price tag. I couldn't stand them anymore. Winner was also my favorite character on the S when that was a team, and my favorite on Cloud J. Winner is also one I've been voting for to save. Also, the whole loser backstory was really good too. So yeah, I'd be fine if Winner won Teapot. Marker the Green is next, and yes, I think Marker should be the silly character to make it far in Teapot. I'd even like it if he won. I think Marker is one of the best silly characters in the show. His whole thing with Rhea last episode was so good, and he's just one of my favorites overall. I didn't care much about him when he was in Free Food, but Teapot has been his best season, especially since he joined Death Pact. I honestly like everyone left on that team, so I don't really know how I'll feel if they go up for elimination again. Anyway, I'd be fine if Marker won Teapot. Ben has always been one of my favorite characters since the first season. I wanted him to win the first season back then, but that obviously didn't happen. Then he was just so good in BFG, being on Death Pact. The reason that team was my favorite team in BFG. Then in Teapot he kinda did nothing until the rivalry with Needle, which I loved. Can I just take the time to mention that I hated that Needle got eliminated again? Well, yes, I did hate that Needle got eliminated. I could go on and on why I wanted Needle to stay, but even without Needle, he started a new thing with Lei. Even if I don't really like her, I still think it's improving his character, and it needed to happen, as Pen really needed something to do in Teapot. Also, poor Pen lost both of his friends back to back. That's something. Anyway, I'd love if Pen won. There's just one character that I will always root for to win. Book is currently my favorite character, and currently the one I want to win Teapot. Book is also my favorite in BFDI, and yes, I also want her to win that season. Wouldn't it be so cool if Book won 2 seasons? I love Book so much. Her new friendship with Winner is going to be much better than Price Tag, I hope, since I actually liked Winner before the friendship. And like Price Tag, Book is also pretty developed thanks to the fallout of the Taco Book arc, and is finally doing something in Teapot thanks to Teapot 10. Seriously, why do my top 2 favorite Teapot characters do nothing until later Teapot? Anyways, I'd love if Book won. That would be my first choice.